Welcome to the National Weather Service's Spokane Weekly Weather Briefing for Monday, December 5th, 2015. Here's the overview of the upcoming week. A general stagnant deep winter inversion regime will dominate through the work week. This will bring areas of persistent fog and low clouds. A couple of weak weather disturbances will transit the area, but no significant precipitation is expected. Late next weekend, models are hinting at a breakdown of this ridge, with a more active weather pattern shaping up for next week. Here is the overview of the general weather upstream over the Pacific. We begin this week with an upper-level ridge over the northwestern United States, with a weak incoming wave off the coast. A deep stationary low pressure sits off the Aleutian Islands. The Pacific storm track will direct incoming weather systems to the north of the region into Canada, leaving eastern Washington and north Idaho generally dry. Advancing a couple of days to Thursday, there is really little change to the overall pattern. The North Pacific low pressure deepens and the dry ridge over the northwest strengthens in response. Any incoming weather systems are still shunted off to the north of the region. By Saturday, the ridge is still in place over the northwestern USA, while the deep low pressure persists in the Gulf of Alaska. A storm system rounding the base of this low pressure may offer some hope for breaking this ridge down and ending the dry spell. In the meantime, fog and low clouds will be common around the region, especially during the morning hours. Fog and stratus will be the most prevalent in the deep Columbia Basin, while the Palouse and Lewiston areas will mainly be impacted during the morning hours, with a reasonable chance of some sun breaks during the daytime. By late next weekend, two reputable computer models suggest a breakdown of this dry ridge pattern into a more progressive and stormy pattern. The most aggressive model, the GFS, brings a decent shot of probably mountain snow and valley and basin rain, while the least aggressive model, the ECMWF on the left, suggests some mountain snow but with largely dry or only minor showers in the Columbia Basin. Temperatures will remain above normal through the week for almost all locations in the region. Even the mountains will experience temperatures above freezing on the mid-slopes, which does not bode well for the snowpack outlook. The snowpack situation around the region is generally below average and deteriorating with the unusually warm and dry weather pattern, and no improvement is expected during the next week. The 8 to 14-day outlook for the next week, this will be February 2nd through the 8th, features a strong likelihood of continued above normal temperatures, but with a trend downward towards normal or potentially above average precipitation. This would suggest another period of mainly mountain snow, with any precipitation in the valleys likely to fall as rain. In general, fog and low clouds and their attendant hazards, namely low visibilities and occasional slick morning road conditions, will be the only significant impacts for the next week. As always, stay informed. We have a number of resources on social media that you can use to continue to stay informed with the forecasts as they change during the week. Thank you for your time.